Hello, Aries. My name is Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. First of all, Aries, I know you're feeling the heat. For about 2 weeks, we had 7 planets in your sign. That's either sun, moon, or rising, whether you're a sun, moon, or rising Aries. Right now, we currently have, you can see at the top there, we currently have Neptune, Saturn, Mercury, and Mars in your sign. Whether you're a sun, moon, or rising, you're definitely feeling the intensity. You'll be feeling like things are really working out in your favor, or like everyone's just like out to get you, or something's not working right in your life. Not only if you're an Aries, and I know this reading's only for Aries, but other cardinal signs, because when you're a cardinal sign, you're forming kind of a T with other cardinal signs, you're forming a square axis. So other cardinal signs such as Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, and Aries are definitely feeling this heat, this pileup that's happening in the cardinal sign of Aries right now. But let's see what the cards have in store for you. What's going on with Aries in the month of May 2026? The money's working, the love isn't working. What an odd thing. It just looks, it's a story of heartbreak. The money is kind of like, what I'm getting the impression of is you're on the precipice of something that's going to lead to more security for you. But for a lot of you, love might not feel like it's working. Romance, even one-on-one situations, one-on-one relationships. And the 7th house, even though it's not ruled by Aries, is an axis point. Well, Aries is in the 1st house right now. So it could very well be that a lot of you, the relationships are not working. But I find that for a lot of clients, when I do these kind of readings, sometimes the relationships aren't working because that's not where we're supposed to be putting our energy right now. So if you keep hitting your head, it might be time to reevaluate. And I know that can be very difficult to go, well, why can't I focus on relationships right now? Why can't I make this thing work? Why can't I, find a partner or whatever? If you are single or if you're having a difficult time in the relationship that you're in, book a personal reading if you want to see like what's going on with you individually. But it's kind of time. Sometimes the universe does these things where you have these blockages so you can redirect your attention into another area. And it looks like right now your attention needs to be redirected to either work, maintaining or building your own security, working on that business, working on your own ventures. But right now, love is just feeling like a dead end for a lot of you. And like I can't reiterate it enough. Man's rejection or woman's rejection is God's protection. Sometimes you hit a wall because that's just not the avenue that you're supposed to be going down right now. This month, I will be doing a channeled message. So let's see what we have for Aries. Call your mother. Oh boy, that's what I got. Call your mother. And it's looking like some of you might be having disputes, disagreements, resentments, passive aggressiveness within your family. It's not just your mother. For a lot of you, I'm also hearing your cousins, that those relationships need to be rebuilt, maintained. But what I'm also getting is that you don't need to pick up the phone, call anyone and go, well, you did this and I'm willing to forgive you. Sometimes it's okay, unless something really heinous has happened. Sometimes it's okay to just act like nothing happened. If it's not that big of a deal, have some perspective, make up with your cousins, call your mother. Like I said, I know you're saying, oh, she did this to me, blah, 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 yada, yada. Sometimes you can just fucking forgive and move on. That's the flavor for right now, Aries. And I guarantee you, your life will feel a lot more easier if you're willing to do that. Take a deep breath with me and let go. If you like this video, please make sure that you follow, share, like, subscribe so that you can get more videos in the future. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can find me at aoifetheoracle.com. I offer tarot readings, meditations, ancestral readings, and past life readings, and much more. Also astrological readings. I hope you have a beautiful May, Aries, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus. It's me, Aoife the Oracle. Let's see together what the month of May has in store for you. First off, Taurus, Uranus has just gone out of your sign. Uranus is now in Gemini, and Uranus did not like being in Taurus. You definitely, this is for sun, Moon and rising Tauruses, you've definitely felt that there have been many areas in your life where things have just been not only unpredictable, but surprises, shocks, and awes have been sprung upon you. Things that you did not feel like you had control over. With Uranus now moving into Gemini, you will start to feel like you're regaining more control over areas in your life that you did not previously have control over. So congratulations. But let's see together what is in store. Oh, happy birthday for Taurus, month of May. There's a lot of sadness. Sorry, I know that's not funny despite it being your birthday. There's a lot of sadness. You're feeling let down by people, and it's because you should have moved on a long time ago and you kind of refused to. You know, I just did Aries, and the theme, I feel like the theme that's going to be coming up is particularly with everything that's happening in Aries, with Mars being in Aries, Saturn, Neptune, and let's see, Mercury. The theme for everyone, I'm already feeling this, is going to be what's not working, cut it out. If that's not working, cut it out. Severance, severe endings to situations. And you're having this yearning, this feeling that like you can't continue on like this. Probably also with Neptune going out of Pisces, the cloud, the veil has been lifted. The veil is lifting. You've probably been doing something for many years and you recently woke up probably within the last 3 weeks going, wow, I can't believe I was doing that. I can't believe I had that perspective. Like you probably felt like you were on autopilot. This is the theme for all of us, but particularly for you. There's something that's not working out. You need to acknowledge that you've been sad about it, and also acknowledge, not necessarily blame yourself, but you haven't been really able or willing to see what the situation was and to move on. It's looking like friendships might have disappointed you. Love situations might have disappointed you. But there is something good going on. There's an ingenious idea that many of you guys have right now. And it's not completely into fruition yet, whether it's like, you know, you're going to go to school for this thing. Expect for there to be some, not necessarily upheavals, but some recalibrations. You are on, like, you're working towards something right now. I have that with the Ace of Swords. There's an idea, there's a feeling right now that things are kind of on the up and up for you, like you have things to look forward to. But with the Queen of Pentacles upside down, I feel like there's going to be a lot of recalibrations towards that. But I have the Tower and the Six of Swords, and that's always about, one, the Tower upside down is like, you should have made this shift a long time ago and you haven't. And the Six of Swords is to be expecting for things to be changing, to be moving on. My kid just walked in, but I'm not going to edit this. Hello. Oh, you guys are nice and strong from your bike ride. Good job. She's showing me her muscles. Let me see your little arm in the video. Anyways, let me finish shooting this. Let's get a channeled message for Taurus for the month of May. And we're back. Anyways, Taurus, let's get a channeled message for you for the month of May. Oh, the image I'm getting is that there might be a lot of physical pain in the chest area. And that pain, it's like a dull aching feeling, is associated with, it's looking like the heart and a lot of unresolved feelings. A lot of feelings that you probably won't let yourself feel, that you've ignored, and it's time to feel them. Feelings are an odd thing. It's an interesting thing. Because sometimes you literally just have to sit in a chair or lay in bed and cry. And you'd be surprised at how much of relief you feel from that. So your channeled message this month, Taurus, is to feel your feelings and perhaps cry a little bit. Take a deep breath in and out. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at ifatheoracle.com, where I offer meditations, tarot readings, past life readings, ancestral readings, astrological readings, and much more. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel and this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hello, Gemini. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. First off, Gemini, if any sign were feeling themselves right now, it's definitely you. Whether it's good or it's bad, I don't know. But Uranus has just transited into your sign, whether you're a Gemini sun, moon, or rising. So expect whatever area in your life, whatever house Gemini is in for you, to have major revelations, secrets unfolded, shakeups, things that you didn't expect, but it's all going to be for your good, for your betterment. And we also have right now, briefly, Venus is in your sign, so you're really, really feeling yourself. It's looking like a good look for you. But let's see what the tarot has in store for you this month. Gemini. What? Money's looking good. But there's something going on. There's something about your mindset. There's something about your mindset. You're fighting with a lot of people. You're either fighting yourself, thinking about a lot of resentments, fighting with your partner, fighting with your children. And it's really, you need to kind of look at your own mindset. Because I have the Ace of Swords upside down, which to me is representing there's something about the way that you're looking at the situation. A good way to process how you feel about a situation and what might be your role in it is to sit and write what your part is and what the other person's part is, and really look at the balances, the checks and balances of that. Because sometimes we can feel so grieved or resentful or like someone's done us wrong that we can't always see our part in our own behavior in kind of adding on to the fuel, putting fire to the fuel of the building that's already on fire. So there's definitely something about your mindset. It could very well be other people's mindset, which is basically your perspective of looking at whatever situation this is. But the thinking's not quite clear right now. And as I said, with Uranus transiting your sign, you really want to be at the forefront. And working on your mindset or acknowledging where there might be gaps in your mindset or other people's mindsets is going to be very beneficial. But money is looking good, Gemini. Where you work at? Can I get a job there? Anyways, let's get a channeled message for Gemini for the month of May 2026. You guys need to go to the beach. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you guys at the beach and just relaxing. This could be, if you're not close to water, there needs to be an intentional time of play and relaxation. That's what the vibe is, of just play and relaxation, like I said, whatever atmosphere will bring that for you, because your brain just needs to kind of unload right now. Gemini is an air sign, so it's already very mercurial, very thinky. It's also ruled by Mercury. And there just needs to be a downtime of doing less. And that doesn't necessarily mean being on your phone or, going out to party, drinking or smoking. There needs to be more space for doing less, particularly less thinking. And the water will literally wash your spirit clean. Anyways, Gemini, take a deep breath in and out. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at ifatheoracle.com. I offer tarot readings, past life readings, ancestral readings, meditation, astrological readings. I have to bob my head like this to remember all the things that I offer. I offer a lot. And please make sure that you're following this page, subscribing, liking, and sharing. I hope you have a beautiful May, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer. My name is Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. I say this every month, but I'm a little bit nervous because I'm a Cancer, and the tarot does not lie. It don't be lying. So let's see what this tarot has in store for us this month. Damn, boy, why? King of Pentacles upside down because you're thinking, you fighting with somebody. King of Swords and Queen of Swords. There's something going on right now that we're not looking at the right way. I say we because I'm a Cancer too. There's something with our mindset. This is what it is. We're so resentful at someone right now that we're getting in our own way. I'm going to speak for y'all. I'm not going to speak for myself. We are so angry at someone right now, or a situation, or whatever, the way the world is, the way they treated us, our job, that we're actively self-sabotaging. And it's getting in the way of our fortune, our abundance, King of Pentacles upside down, inability to move on. Damn, boy. When we have to be the bigger person. The mindset is all the way that we're seeing a situation. I'm gonna have to think about this one when I'm done. Where am I seeing something the wrong way? Where are we seeing something the wrong way? Where are we thinking about something the wrong way? That we are kind of stuck in this thought loop that we can't outthink, and it's getting in the way. There's a lot of sadness. Why is there a lot of sadness? A situation, you might have been hoping that someone would pick you. You might have been hoping a job would pick you. Someone that you're interested in would pick you. Your friends would pick you. And we're just not seeing it the right way. And we're actually getting in our own way because of it. Damn, damn, damn. There's a lot of sadness. We need to make a decision. There needs to be a decision made. And once this decision will made, the emotional aspect will return. So it's like if you need to get rid of someone in your life or move more towards them, finally making that decision will bring the kind of the equilibrium back. But it's up to us to make a decision. But our thought process right now is actually getting in our way. The way we're seeing something, the way we're seeing ourselves, a situation. A decision needs to be made. I'll speak for myself, y'all. I'm gonna get so real. I need to get more serious and consistent about my businesses. I have this for the Oracle. I've been a fashion designer for probably about 15 years now, and I also have a skincare line. And I'm finally getting pushed to that place. I mean, I've always been there, but it's like now it's like sink or swim. What is it about my mindset that's making me self-sabotage? What is it about our mindset, our behaviors that's making us self-sabotage? And with everything that's going on in Aries right now, you can see up here we have your Neptune, Saturn, Mercury, and Mars in the sign of Aries right here. And Aries is a cardinal sign. Cancer is a cardinal sign. So are Capricorn and Libra. So they're basically making squares to each other. You can see when we have a T like this, it looks like squares. So just because this is happening all in Aries doesn't mean only Aries is being affected. All the other cardinal signs are being affected right now. So you as a Cancer, it's definitely time to start taking authority. That's one of the areas it's lacking, and particularly authority in the way that you think about people, places, and situations. That's a lot, Cancer. This month, I'm doing a channeled message, so let's see what we get in place for Cancer. These messages, boy. The message is to take better care of your feet. Whether it's like you need to stretch out your feet, get better shoes. If you have diabetes and you've been not paying attention to your feet, do you need a manicure? A pedicure, I mean. Do you need to scrape your bunions? Scrape your buns. Oh my goodness. Scrape your bunions. Don't scrape. Well, if you want to scrape your buns, scrape your buns. Anyways, Cancer, if you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at ifatheoracle.com. I offer tarot readings, meditations, past life readings, and ancestral readings. You ask, well, what is an ancestral readings? I literally channel people that have passed in your lineage. Please make sure that you share, like, follow, and subscribe me on this page and all my other pages. Thank you so much for joining me this month, Cancer. I'm working on my mindset. I want to hear you next. Put in the chats. What does this area represent for you? I hope you have a beautiful May, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Leos. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and let's see together what the month of May has to offer you. What is going on for Leos, May 2026? Everyone, the money is looking okay. The job's looking kind of okay, but there's a lot of heartbreak right now. I want to make this story way more complicated than it is, but you feel deceived by someone. You probably feel someone's been trying to deceive you, and you finally, or they finally have to make a decision to just kind of take it as it is. There's also this story of, there's so much sadness. We have 7 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Ace of Swords. So the Moon. It could also be, it's kind of this, with all these swords, it's like something going on with the thought Maybe you thought about a situation the wrong way. Other people are thinking about you the wrong way. They have the wrong impression of you. You have the wrong impression of someone else. But there's this element of deception, lying. I'm hearing someone's been lying. People have probably been lying to you. It might have to be a Eight of Cups. Jesus Christ. I be wanting these readings to be like, yeah, you're going to find the one. The work is good. No one's deceiving you. Everyone's telling the truth. But there's just so much sadness going on right now. Purely because of... There's also some of you that thought a certain person felt a certain way about you. And it doesn't always have to be romance. It could be like you got looked over for a promotion. You realized that your coworkers or your clients had a different kind of attitude about something. You might have a different kind of attitude about something. But there's a lot of sadness going on right now because someone wasn't being honest. Have the Hierophant. You're going to be learning a lesson. This isn't a situation that's going to get you down for very long. With the Four of Pentacles, it has this situation of like there's going to be a quick recalibration on your part because you're able to kind of transmute what didn't work and move on and use it as information in your next venture, whatever that might be. It's more information. It's not failure, it's information. Yeah. We have the Hierophant and the Emperor. I don't know what else could say I'm taking my power back better than that. This month we're doing a channeled message, so let's see what's in store for Leo. You guys need to go dancing. Go out dancing. Like I'm seeing you in the middle of some nightclub dancing. Oh, wait. Let me do that again because my bestie's a Leo. And that's what she's always doing is dancing. Maybe that's what she enjoys. Maybe that's what brings her joy and, you know, makes her in her boss lady stage. But I'm definitely seeing more like... The good thing about Leos... that I love about Leos is their confidence. Like maybe going out and dressing well and doing something that actually brings you pleasure will bring you back more into that confidence so that you can do this quick calibration. Anyways, Leo, at least you know. At least we all know what's going on. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at efortheoracle.com. I do tarot readings, past life readings, ancestral readings, meditations, and a lot more. Please make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Virgo. It's me, E for the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what's in store for you. Fortunately, there's not too much going on in Virgo right now, but we do have the South Node. And this is representing kind of a recalibration of how you see your identity, particularly if you're a Virgo sun, moon, and rising. There's something about your mindset is shifting and the way that you see yourself and you see the world around you, with the South Node being in Virgo and the opposite with the North Node being in Pisces. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Ooh. That's looking kind of good. Justice is being served in whatever situation. Oh, this is all brilliant. This is all so good. This is all so good. Everybody else, I don't know what you doing, Virgo, but this is your month. We have the Hermit, which was a little concerning. The Hermit's kind of like taking time, and the Hermit, a lot of people do think that the Hermit represents Virgo. It's taking time to really see, does this situation benefit me, not everybody else? I started off saying that the South Node is in Virgo. You're really starting to... There's this feeling that Virgos can be very people-pleasing because it is a mutable sign and it's so focused on serving others. You might have felt burnt from over-serving. And a lot of Virgos right now are making this like adjustment to, does this situation, this person really deserve this service? And how can I better serve myself? Justice is being served. Whoever did you wrong, whatever situations did you wrong. A lot of you also might be getting married, because we have Justice and the clarifier was Six of Cups. A reuniting of your families. I'm not even going to be with that story like, oh, you broke up, now they're getting justice. For some of you that is happening, but justice is happening in relationships for you, which might be just a courthouse and getting married. You're also taking ownership and authority over your thinking, over your behavior, over your actions, and not just letting things like I said before, we're not just doing things because this is how we've always done them. You're really starting to go, does this really fit the person I am? Does this really fit the person that I want to be? Virgos are, I'm a Virgo rising, so I'm here for it. I am here for it. All the cards are right side up. Your thinking is on the right plane. And I think this is also happening not just because the South Node is in Virgo, but all that activity is finally out of Pisces, especially Neptune. And Virgo and Pisces do make an opposition. So it's not just Pisces that was feeling it. You're feeling it too as a Virgo sun, moon, or rising, because there was this opposition of like this Neptunian, who am I? What am I doing? Me, this push-pull between what do I want? What do they want? But it's, oh, this is so big. I love it. The Fool. The Fool doesn't mean an idiot. No, no, no. The Fool means that you are taking a new opportunity. You're finally going, who am I? What do I want? And it's all looking very good because you're able to, you're getting quick answers and you're taking authority over your life. This month we're doing a channeled message. Let's see what we have for Virgo. I'm not sure why I'm seeing there's an opportunity from the past that's coming back, and it's saying that you should take it. Whether it's looking more like a work opportunity or a partnership or something having to do with helping someone, but it might have burnt bridges or not worked in the past, but this time around, you'll be able to say like, this works for me, this doesn't work for me, this is what I want to get paid, this is going to be my ownership of it, whatever that might be. But it's looking like going back to the past and taking that opportunity again, now that you have a bit more information of what works, what doesn't work, will actually benefit you and the other party involved. Thank you so much for joining me this month. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at efortheoracle.com. I offer tarot readings, ancestral readings, past life readings, meditations, astrological readings, and so much more. Please make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe to this channel and share this video so you can see what is in store next month. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a beautiful month. Bye-bye. Hello Libra, my name is Aoife the Oracle and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for Libra. There's not much activity going on in the Libra part of the sky, but we do have a lot going on in Aries. And why that's important is because Aries is a cardinal sign. Libra is also a cardinal sign. So is Cancer and Scorpio. So that's essentially forming either an opposition. Well, let's see. Yes, it's forming an opposition to you. So everything that's happening in Aries right now, which is Neptune, Saturn, Mercury, and Mars, is also kind of happening in some regard in your house. It's not happening in the same way, but it is affecting your sun, moon, or rising Libra placement. And what that could look like is there's a lot of activity, a lot of things that feel out of your control right now, particularly with Neptune. It might be feeling like you just don't even know whether you're coming or going. But let's see, let's get a little bit more clarification with the tarot on that. Show me Libra, May 2026. Ooh. There's a change that needs to happen, and the change has to happen with your mindset, particularly regarding relationships. It's not looking like necessarily all intimate relationships, but the way that you approach people. This might be the opposite story for the way people approach you, but there's a mindset shift that has to happen right now. Yeah. You might be arguing with friends, groups of people. You might be arguing with your employer, your employees. Not necessarily arguing, but there's a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, a grievance. And it's gone too far. And there has to be this shift. Because, you know, I'm gonna keep it so real with you right now. I got death, and then I said, well, let's clarify with the devil. It's not all bad, because what I started off is King of Swords, but I will tell you what that represents in this reading. It represents that a lot of us, actually all of us, we all go through in our lifetimes different levels of attachments, different levels of energetic attachments and entity attachments, demonic attachments, thought forms that aren't necessarily ours. We all go through this. And on a global scale right now, and I feel like you Libras are suffering from it too right now. On a global scale right now, negative energy, negative thought forms, negative entities are like on the rise. That's really happening because we're having a shift in an interdimensional shift, really. We're having a shift in the way that we see things. And it's like the darkness is more obvious. You can see that. I don't have to go into any more detail about that. But because it's more obvious, it's making this like last ditch effort. And it's going extra strong. It's making a lot of us have more negative thoughts than we'd like, have really erratic behavior, people doing really erratic things to us, having very vivid, disturbing dreams, having very vivid, disturbing memories, feelings, disturbing thoughts happening. And we really need to sit and think, are these really my thoughts? Do I really feel this way? What got me to this place? Because you'll find that a lot of the times the things that are happening, the way that you're feeling about your life, the way that you're feeling about the world aren't really your authentic thoughts. Sometimes they really are attachments that just ran amok. Or it could be a situation that we just kind of stewed over for way too long and the resentment's just gone way out of hand. That's definitely what's happening right now. And your life might feel like it's not going according to the plan or the way that you want it to, because you really need to shift the way that you're seeing it. You really need to shift your perspective and possibly have a little bit of forgiveness. Not possibly, definitely. It's all a thought form, yeah. Perspective is 90% of the game, Libra. If you're not willing to change your perspective, entertain the idea of being willing to change your perspective. And if you're not willing to entertain the idea of willing to change your perspective, entertain the idea of being willing to entertain the idea to change your perspective. You see what I'm saying? Just break it down and understand that there needs to be a perspective change. Anyways, Libra, if you would like a private reading with me, I do tarot readings, meditations, past life readings, ancestral readings, astrological readings, and so much more. You can find me at ifatheoracle.com. Please make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe and share this video so that you will get notified of when we're doing more. I do live readings on TikTok, and I am also on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I hope you have a beautiful May. Work on changing your thinking a little bit. Might be the opposite way, but there's a lot of wrong thinking going on right now. Despite that, have a beautiful month, Libra, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Howdy, hey, Scorpio. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what is in store for May. Luckily, there is not too much going on in your sign. The only real aspect that I see is the square to Aquarius with Pluto in it. So there are deep transformations happening that will be happening for many, many years for you, Scorpio. So the best thing you can do is just buckle up. But like I said, there's not too much going on for you right now other than that square in Aquarius with Pluto in it. Let's see what the tarot has in store. Ooh, child. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Yes. Yes. Scorpio. I know if you look back on the past couple months, I've been like, Scorpio, what is you doing? But this month, you was doing it right. We got the Sun, the Empress, 10 of Cups. It's looking very, very good. It's looking very, very good. And what I'm getting is you're taking charge of your life. There are opportunities for love. And if not love, then a little bit of, in the because we got the Lovers, Two of Swords, and the Emperor. The Emperor is representing to me that you're taking control of your life. You're taking control of your happiness. You're enjoying yourself. Well, that kind of makes sense with the Sun opposing. Yeah, the Sun opposing in Taurus, because Scorpio is a fixed sign, Taurus is a fixed sign, and they make this opposition, this 180-degree aspect. I want to tell you so much more, Scorpio, but it's like It's looking good. If you would like a private reading with me, you can find me at efortheoracle.com. I do tarot readings, past life readings, ancestral readings, meditations, astrological readings, and so much more. If you want more specifics on this reading, but it is looking good for you. You got the Hierophant. Some of y'all going back to school and you made the right decision. I have a lot of Scorpio clients, and quite a few of them are reinvesting in themselves, particularly in going back to school. And it's looking like it's definitely the right move for them. And it doesn't have to be a 4-year university or 2-year degree, something like that. But it's reinvesting in yourself to reinvent yourself. This month I am offering a channeled reading, a channeled message. So let's see what we have for Scorpio. I'm seeing you guys outside playing ball. Whatever that means for you. It might be literally playing ball. What does that represent for you? Your inner child, having fun with your children, having fun with your friends, but being out and being social more. And I feel like this is where you might get a little bit of this. Can you see that? A little bit of that, a little bit of that, and a whole lot of that. Congratulations, Scorpio. I love this reading. Anyways, please make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe, and share this video, and I will see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Sagittarius, welcome. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you. What is going on for Sagittarius in May 2026? A relationship is failing and it's not, you're kind of refusing to move on. Well, it might be a job, but there's a relational aspect that's failing and you're not moving on from it. There is an opposition happening between Sagittarius and Gemini, with Uranus now moving into Gemini. So there is going to be a shift in your mindset. Expect that. It won't be as direct as it is in Gemini, but it is an oppositional aspect. And we have the Queen of Swords, and it's going to be for the better. Let's see what this shift is in their mindset. You're no longer being delusional. The delusion is going to stop deluding. The delulu is going to be a kaflu-flu. I don't know. Does that rhyme? But you're working towards being less delusional, particularly in relationships and your own expectations of yourself, your own expectations of people. This is going to be a long story, but right now there is this grief going on about failed relationships with your family, what it's looking like, but you haven't fully either processed, moved on. And I'm not saying it's always a breakup, but there's this stagnation. You will be able to move on, but there is a slight stagnation. Not everything means a breakup. Sometimes it means adjusting your attitude, looking at it different, looking at yourself different, doing things differently. You're really feeling misunderstood by people right now. You almost feel like people are intentionally trying to misunderstand you. Could even be your coworkers, your boss, clients. Next steps. For some of you, there's this idea, this is going to apply to very few of you, but I have to say it. Some of you have been stagnating on forming your own businesses and doing your own things. You could even be like private consulting or starting a business. It's doing something a little bit more solo, and you've been stagnant on that. And this is your impetus to start it. This is your message to start it, because it will work well. And one of the reasons why you haven't wanted to start it is possibly because you fear that you wouldn't do it right, that you would be alone, that you don't have information. But if you don't start, you won't know. And I'm definitely feeling that this is the time for you to start, particularly that we are in Aries season, a cardinal sign, the beginning of the year, spring, everything is blooming. So definitely make sure that you use this energy, because we're just getting older. You feel me? If we fail, we fail, but we never know it unless we start. But I don't feel it's going to be a failure for you, particularly with Ace of Pentacles right side up. Let's see. Let's get a channeled message for Sagittarius for the month of May. For some of you, if you're considering getting a bank loan, do it. I usually don't give advice like that to people, but you're not going to be as bad off. And if you're anticipating rejection, it might not really work out that way. And if it's not necessarily a bank loan, then it's asking people for help and getting a little bit more solidified in your plans for the future. Thank you so much for joining me this month. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at ifatheoracle.com. Please make sure that you're following, liking, subscribing, and sharing this video so that you can see what else we offer in the coming weeks, coming days, and of course, for our monthly readings. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Capricorn. My name is Ifa the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Luckily, not too much is going on in your part of the sky right now, but we do have a square to Aries. And Aries is a cardinal sign, as is Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. And just for that very fact, you're forming a square aspect, which looks like this. Like you can see there's a square here, a square here, a square. That's what a square looks like. Looks like a bunch of squares. And that could mean a situation of tension, because right now Aries does have Neptune, Saturn, Mars, and Mercury in it. This is Aries here, and this is Capricorn. And because that is forming a T aspect to your sun, moon, or rising, there can be situations of tensions of not really knowing where you're coming and where you're coming, where or when you're coming, where other people are coming from, and a bit of confusion regarding that. There might also be miscommunications with speech, with dates, with anything going on with work, legal proceedings. And unfortunately, I've noticed that a lot of people have been having kind of like accidents with their cars, things like that. So let's hope that doesn't happen for any of you guys, but I gotta start this over. Not wishing that on people. Hello, Capricorn. My name is Ifa the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for Capricorn for the month of May. Show me Capricorn. Lots of hard work. Maybe too much hard work. You can't make this stuff up. Every card was like, working too hard. Bam. Working too hard and acting like you're not working too hard. Four of Swords. Bam. Eight of Pentacles. Working hard, which I know the stereotype is like Capricorns work too hard. They're working very hard. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Things are working for you. It's a slow progress. All the things that you've been working hard towards, whether it be relationships, work, your business projects, school, they're starting to pay off because we have the Judgment. This is a very slow, kind of boring story. Not calling you guys boring. But it's a very slow story of progress being made. Why is it upside down? There is a love story, though, that you want to not move too fast. I know a couple Capricorns that are getting back with people that they thought they were breaking up with. And you might want to, if you're meeting someone new, if you're getting back with someone old, if you're reigniting an old relationship, kind of take it a little bit slower. But love and family is looking very good, because there's a lot of things that might be missed if it goes too fast. This is an excellent opportunity to either negotiate or renegotiate and really look at what might have not worked previously and make a conscious effort to not repeat those things. This is a golden opportunity. Yeah, this is a very boring story, Capricorn. Things are working well. But if you would like a private reading with me, you can find me at ifatheoracle.com. I offer tarot readings, meditations, past life readings, ancestral readings, and astrological readings, and actually a whole lot more than that. But this is a very, I'm liking this. The only caveat is there might be, like I said, moving a little bit too fast, not acknowledging how you feel. This is an excellent opportunity to renegotiate, whether it be work or relationships or partnerships. This month, we're doing a channeled reading, a channeled message. So let's see what we get for Capricorn. Everybody needs to have more fun. I literally see Capricorns riding a Ferris wheel. Whatever image, whatever feeling that brings up for you, there needs to be an element of fun. Like, force yourself to have some fun. Anyways, Capricorn, I hope you have a beautiful May. Yes, it's May. And if you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at efortheoracle.com. Please make sure you follow, like, share, and subscribe. We got to get to 10,000 followers by the end of this month. Have a beautiful month, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. My name is Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see. Hello, Aquarius. My name is Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius is a fixed sign, and you got Pluto. You got Pluto right here. So expect for at least 20 years deep transformations. This could be deep transformations as in moving states, moving countries, changing careers, children, entering new relationships. Deep transformations that affect the way you see yourself and your identity. Probably the deepest transformations possible. Let's see. You guys are feeling really stagnant right now. Money's looking really good for everybody. But you're feeling really stagnant. For some of you, there's a romantic opportunity and you're not sure whether you want to take it or not. Maybe the other person's unsure about you, and that's possibly why you're feeling stagnant. I just got this, like, some Aquariuses are doing something that they shouldn't be doing that's making the money good. So get a full reading, get a private reading with me, whatever that is. If you like more clarity on that, I'm not going to say what I'm seeing, but everything is wands. There's a lot of stagnation. What's going to make it move? This feels like it's just a waiting period. It feels like there's nothing you can really do to make this move any further along. It feels like a waiting period of just seeing because things take time to unfold, and that whenever you feel, not whenever, but a lot of the times when you feel stagnant, it's because all the pieces haven't quite aligned yet. We have King of Cups and Queen of Cups. It's definitely like, and then we have Six of Cups. It's an emotional situation. For some of you, you're like, when am I going to meet Mr. Right? When am I going to meet Mrs. Right? Or Miss Right? Because if she was married, that would be a whole nother issue. You don't want to meet Mrs. Right. You want to meet Miss Right. Lady Right. Madame Right. Let me stop. Anyways, it's a stagnation story. It's all wands. Are they not taking action? Yeah. And it's interesting. Some of you aren't taking the action. Maybe you're not taking the action towards the person. The stagnation could be that you're not taking the action or that it's not time for action. But I feel like all of you, Aquariuses, Sun, Moon, and Rising, know exactly where you stand with this. Let's get a next step. It's not just love. Some of you, it's a money story. Maybe you should leave that job, get a new job, apply for the job, apply for a promotion in the job, go back to school to get a job, start a business to get the job. But the money situation that you're having right now, if you are having one, Aquariuses, you'll find that if you really look at it, there's a part of it that you're not taking action on. Let's get a channeled message for Aquarius for the month of May. Oh, this is interesting. A lot of you Aquariuses, what I'm seeing is like there's an ancestral message. A lot of you, maybe your guides, your ancestors, your spirit guides are trying to give you a message and you might be actively ignoring it. There's a lot of you guys that are like, you're being spiritually brought online. That might be what this Pluto and Aquarius is doing right now. You're being spiritually brought online, and there might be an issue where you're like, am I really hearing that voice? Am I really seeing that? Is this really happening? Are these synchronicities really real? And your guides want you to pay attention. Anyways, Aquarius, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. If you'd like a private reading with me, I offer meditations, tarot readings, ancestral readings, so we can talk to them ancestors, and past life readings and much more at my website, ifatheoracle.com. I hope you have a beautiful month. Please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and follow me, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. My name is Ifa the Oracle, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you. First off, congratulations. Most things have left your house. This is Pisces right here. Everything's moved into Aries. So you should be feeling a lot more clear-headed, a lot more clear-intentioned, feeling like things are finally kind of working out for you. Neptune rules Pisces. Neptune is finally off Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So there should be kind of a clarity, like you know now better what your intentions are and how to achieve them. Pisces. Y'all cutting up. This is a real short story. This is a real interesting story. This isn't going to apply to all Pisces, but birds of a feather flock together, and some of y'all are in the wrong circle. Because the people that you're around are just the circle you're around. Could be the media you consume, the music you consume, your friends, whatever. There's too much of the wrong input. Birds of a feather flock together. And there needs to be a change, because that might be what is getting in the way of the next thing that you want to accomplish. Yeah. Ooh, I wish this was a more detailed story. I know this isn't going to apply to all Pisces, but the people, the media, the influences that you're consuming right now, it has a lot to do with what you might experience as a blockage. Yeah. Sorry, Pisces. There's a couple of my favorite Pisces that follow me. Don't get mad at me. That's just what it came up. They might not, this doesn't apply to everyone. That's just what came up for Pisces. Too much of the wrong influences. Let's get a channeled message for Pisces for the month of May. There needs to be more rest. There's a lot of that's revealed to you in your dreams. And you might need to you do need to follow up on that more. There needs to be more rest, because a lot is happening in the dream space that will directly benefit your waking physical reality. If you would like more clarity on that, Pisces, you can book a private reading with me at ifatheoracle.com. I offer tarot readings, meditations, astrological readings. Ooh, Pisces, y'all got me tongue twisted. I see you. Astrological readings, ancestral readings, and please make sure you follow, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next month. Bye-bye.